Hey guys, today I'm going to be making some coquito. So I will give you the ingredients. So right now I have 2 cans of evaporated milk, 1 can of cream of coconut, 1 can of leche de coco, which is coconut milk, and 1 can of condensed milk. So all of these are going to go into the blender, all the liquids. I will be adding cinnamon and ground cloves to it and some Bacardi rum. So I'm going to start by pouring the liquids into the blender. Whoa. I don't like a mess. Gonna open up the coconut. With this, it's gonna have like the coconut fat on top. So I'm just gonna try and get that going here. This is absolutely delicious when you finish making it. A little story I can give you while I'm fixing this up is I had made this as gifts one year for friends and family, and I had given some to a friend of mine, and what happened was she says, "Oh, I've always wanted to know how to make this." I said, I don't give my recipe out to anyone. Basically, it's kind of coveted, but I'm sharing today. So it turns out that while I walked away from my table, I had my recipe at the table as she was drinking her coquito. So it turns out that while I walked away, she took her cell phone out and took a picture of my recipe. So when I come back a few minutes later, talking about the coquito, and before the evening was done, she actually admitted to me that she actually took a screenshot of it. And I said, you know what? You're my friend. You could have it. So now we're going to add some coconut milk. I asked her if she made any this year, and she said she hadn't made it yet. So we'll see what happens. So this one, oh yeah. This one specifically I'm making because my sister made some herself and gave it away. Really didn't save any for herself. So I said, I'll make us some. So that was coconut milk, leche de coco. Last but not least, we're going to be adding the condensed milk. Of the liquid so far. The last liquid we know is going to be the rum. This is absolutely delicious. Let me get all that goodness out of there. So far, we're up to 7.5 cups of delicious coquito with my recipe. I'm not leaving any of this in here. People can get carried away having this because it's sweet, it's delicious, ice cold. So it's kind of like an eggnog almost, but it's not an eggnog. There are no eggs in here at all. I got out as much as I could. Oh, I get to taste a little. All right, now, as far as the cinnamon is concerned, we're going to be adding a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon. Now, as far as the flavorings are concerned, you can always modify them, add more, add less, add something extra to it. Myself, I'm just using this basic recipe because, you know what? It tastes good. Now, we're going to be adding some ground cloves. And we're going to be adding only 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. I love the flavor of cloves in my recipes. So basically, I'm up to like 7.5 cups of fluid, and it's going to take 1 cup of Bacardi. So I'm just going to pour what I have left here. And then we're going to blend. Now, after I finish blending, that's all it takes. So there we have it. Fabulous, delicious coquito. I'm gonna open it up. Of course, you have to let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple hours to let it get nice and ice cold. So what you do is when you serve this, you would serve this and just drizzle a little bit of cinnamon on top. I'm gonna taste it off camera. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Guys, I hope you like this recipe. You try it at home. It was quick, it's easy, it is delicious. And it's going to be even better after it's refrigerated and you add a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on the top of your cup. You can add definitely as much rum as you like in it. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You try it at home. Let me know what you think about it. And see if you start making a tradition of making this and giving it out as gifts for your friends and loved ones. Thank you, guys. Take care. Give it a thumbs up. And remember to share with your friends.